Life. Life is long. Life is hard. Sometimes you think you're in control and then you realize the wheels have fallen off, your teeth have hit the ground, your nose is bloodied, and you're like, how did I get here? Yeah. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Patricia Bright and you are watching The Break. We're going to give you that game-changing information to improve your entire life. Today, I wanted to do like a general video on the different things I think have made my life a little bit better when it comes to mindset, when it comes to body, when it comes to just being on my A game. And I feel like I'm at this place in maturity where I'm starting to know myself more, but I also know that I'm not entirely there yet because this life is long and it's a journey and I'm not in a rush, but also that I didn't know these things before and I wish I did. So I'm going to get into it. So point number 1, limiting beliefs are a real thing. Some of us have this mindset that we can't do something because of XYZ. Where we come from, because we're a girl, because we're a guy, because we're this, because we're that. We have these boxes, limiting beliefs that we set for ourselves, and that we are actually limited because of those beliefs. And when we try to step outside, and it can be really painful to move outside of this box, but things really can change. And the wider you set your beliefs and the wider you set your expectations, every time you meet it, you're like, hold on, something's possible. And I have learned to stretch myself when it comes to goals and limiting beliefs. I will write something down, which I think is absolutely impossible, and work towards doing that. It makes a huge difference, and I know that there are no limits to success. Don't worry about being cool. The fact that I use the term cool probably shows how uncool I probably am. And for a lot of my life, I wanted to be cool or fit in or be part of this gang or group or something. And I found that it wasn't always part of any crew at all. And I wasn't cool enough for a group at all. And what I've realized, the definition of what cool is, I feel like I should stop. Cool is not cool. Anyone who says cool is not cool. What's the word? What do the young cats say today? I don't know. The definition of cool changes all the time. By location, by demographic, by time of year, by what's hot on Instagram. And that you can spend your life chasing the tail of being cool or being in a trend or being in a group. But as this thing is changing, you are who you are. It is a huge distraction to try and focus on fitting yourself into another mold versus fully coming into yourself and what you are. And it also takes quite a lot of time to actually identify yourself, because if there's a lot of noise and a lot of distraction, you don't even know what's cool to you. If you like your Harry Potter books, you do you. If sangrias in your back garden on your own make you excited, then do that. You need to audit your time. Oh my gosh. I swear, auditing time is a really hard thing because it really puts you head to head with if you're a bum or not, right? And I put my hands up. I've been hella bummy. I am someone who can waste my time and think that I've been productive, but when I look back and I'm like, what is my output? My output was minimal for the amount of time that I had. And a lot of people used to use this term like, we've got the same number of hours as Beyonce, right? Okay. How much can she get done in a day? We've seen albums with a video for every single day. We've seen Super Bowls be done. We've seen so much be done. But a lot of the time we realize that because we don't audit our time, we can't see how much we're producing. I use methods such as the Pomodoro technique. I use time tracking. I use stopwatches nowadays. I live for a spreadsheet, but there's so much software and apps out there nowadays that can actually help you to see how well do you use your time and what output do you actually have. Like, life is not about, oh my God, I'm so busy, I'm so busy, I'm so busy. Everybody's busy, but what did you produce? Zero. And I hate that feeling of guilt of like, I've spent loads of time, or I feel like I've spent lots of time, but I've got nothing to show at the end. I had to stop doing that real quick, and I learned that time auditing was essential to my productivity. Too much information can destroy productivity. We live in a world where you can see so much, like constant streams of information, streams of things you need to be interested in, streams of news, streams of everything. But when you start to realize this stuff is actually blocking your mental ability, when you turn noise off and you cut distraction out, you're actually able to do stuff of yourself. Overload can lead to procrastination, and it gives you the illusion that you're doing something, but a lot of the time you're not actually doing anything that helps you. You're consuming, but you're not creating. Cut out distractions. Sleep. 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 Sleep is essential. All these people are like, I don't get no rest, hustle all the time, no days off. You've got crow's feet. I don't have crow's feet. I don't want crow's feet. This idea that you don't need rest is absolutely insane. I value my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Don't mess around with me. And I will even catch a nap in the middle of the day if I have the luxury of doing that. Sleep is actually essential to be the best person. If you find that you're antsy, you can't think as well as you want to think, you're dreary, you're moody, even depressed, even just not at your best, have a look at your sleep. Rest is essential to growth. I know people see that sometimes it could be a waste of time. There's other things I could be doing, but actually I don't think there's anything better than getting good rest to be the best person you can be. Arianna Huffington has a book called Thrive, which is literally about this. So many of the top people suffer from burnout to the point that they're just not in a good place. People who prioritize rest do a lot better. Control. I'm a control freak. I'm going to put it out there. I'm a control freak. I get very frustrated and very angry and very upset when things do not go the way I want them to go. But I've had to learn in life, things never go the way you want them to go because you can't control anybody else. You can't control the weather. You can't control your man. You can't control your friends. You can't control Instagram. You can't control anything else, but you can control yourself. You can control how you choose to react to a situation. Learning that has been something that was really, really painful. It's taken a lot of books, a lot of reading, a lot of practice. I'm not even there yet, but I've learned to accept that, okay, externally, I can't manage this. It's not got anything to do with me. How I respond, what I choose to do, if I choose to react badly, if I choose to not think about it, if I did choose to sink away or explode, that's up to me. And so the more I've worked on myself, the more I've learned that I am in control of myself. Self-control is such an essential thing. And simply taking 6 deep breaths has made a huge difference to me. Water. I hate this, but water is great. If you don't want a UTI, drink water. Play is so valuable. Get out of your comfort zone and play. I'm someone who used to be work, only work, no friends, can't be bothered, And I think I kind of went from being someone who was clubbing all the time to then only being focused on work. You can work really hard and also enjoy days off. The people who are the most successful in life have other passions, be that a sport, be that sewing, be that knitting, be that musical instruments, something. Imagine being the most driest, one-dimensional person that if anyone asks you, what do you do on the weekend? Work. What do you do on the weekend? Nothing. Just watching shows. Investing in play is something that is really important to me. I'm not perfect at it yet, but I think it makes you a better rounded person. Talking about people, who you surround yourself with makes a big difference. If you are the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. I have learned that I want to surround myself with people that can rub off on me. Like, your energy is good. Your wisdom is great. Like, your pockets are lined. You have got something that I can take from. And it sounds so bad, but it's all about, like, what's the payoff? If I'm around people that are energy sappers and they're full of complaint and they're full of boringness and they're full of mediocrity and grumpiness, you end up becoming that person. And when I started to expand my circle, I realized that it expanded my heart and my mind, and I felt much better and like I grew. An oldie but a goodie, I say it all the time, it is to fail fast. Failure is not the end. Failure is a lesson learned. Try something. If it fails, don't sit there wallowing and being grumpy about, oh my God, I failed. Like, no, it's okay. Like, I failed quickly, I got up and I tried something else. This is something that I live my life by because I fail a lot. It's fine. And I win a lot. I think it's a game of numbers. The more you try, the more options you have to actually win. But people who don't try, you think that the one time you hit, it's going to be perfect? Probably not. So guys, that is the end of this video. I wanted to share some general thoughts when it comes to some life lessons that I've really pondered on and feel like are changing me as a person. And I'm sure I could get way more specific, especially when it comes to time management or procrastination or making money. And if you want me to do 10 lessons about those things, smash the like button, let me know in the comments, and share with me your like pearls of wisdom that I should probably think about or that you think others need to think about. So thank you so much for watching. In the meantime, I will catch you later. Oh, make sure you catch us on the Break platform. You can find us on Instagram, you can find us on Twitter, you can find us everywhere. Okay, goodbye.